This is a familiar sight for anybody. It is Thanksgiving Day. I'm off work today, so I figured I'd spend a couple hours trying to kind of get things put together in here again. Feels like it's been months since I've done anything in here. The inspection is finally scheduled for Saturday. Today's Thursday, so I wanted to kind of get stuff cleaned up before then, and then I want to be able to very quickly roll into getting some progress going on this bathroom, because this is insane how much longer this is taking than what I originally planned. So assuming that all goes well with that inspection, we should be able to just roll right into slab work is really what needs to happen next. Obviously, I've got some some grading I need to do in here. I just want to wait until the inspection's done so I can use some of this dirt to kind of fill in some of these low spots. I don't want to bury any of these pipes before he sees it. But as you can see, went ahead and took the temporary wall down, got it opened back up in here. That makes a big difference. It's finally pretty much completely dried out in here from the flooding that happened. But since it's Thanksgiving Day, I wanted to make this kind of like a Thanksgiving special video. I feel like I haven't mentioned in a while how special the YouTube channel is to me and how thankful I am that it's gone the way that it has. I kind of feel like I'm already taking it for granted a little bit. It's like it became a normal to me pretty quickly that I have an audience that actually watches. And I was just like day before yesterday kind of thinking about the days when I was posting videos and getting 2 views. And I remember my first comment. It was, I can't remember if I've told this story or not, but I was taking one of our work trucks up to our glass rack manufacturer in Kansas. It's a 5-hour trip both ways, and I just didn't feel like staying overnight. So what I've done the past couple times that we pick something up from there is I just go there and back in the same day. I just leave early enough that I can drive 5 hours there, wait on them to install the rack, drive 5 hours home. So I was leaving our shop at like 1:30 in the morning, and I stopped to get some trash out of the bed. There was like a can that one of the guys had thrown in the bed of the truck that was like rattling all around, and I pulled over in a parking lot to get that out of there. And I checked my phone when I stopped, and I had my first subscriber and my first comment. I think I have a screenshot of that. I'll probably put that up. I can't remember what time it was. It was 1 something or 2 o'clock in the morning. It had just happened. Or no, it was a comment. Yeah, it was the first subscriber and comment on any of my videos that I had so far. And I took that screenshot and I thought, well, maybe one day. I mean, it was obviously extremely special in that moment that I had my first comment and subscriber. But I thought if my channel ever kind of takes off, this will always be this is like the beginning of it all right here. And I know I don't reply to the comments as often as I was in the beginning. That doesn't mean that it's become less special to me. Everyone knows everything that I got going on. If I sit down and just decide that I'm going to do a comment reply session, I end up sitting there for 2 to 3 hours going through every comment, because I'm trying to I want to think of an original response for everybody, because you guys are thinking of original comments to leave. So I try to just kind of dedicate. It usually takes me a couple days to get back to respond now, because I try to just dedicate some time during the week that I'll just go back for I'll usually get about 3 videos out, and then I'll go back and I'll go through all of them and I'll reply to all of them at the same time. I do still read every single comment, whether I heart it or like it, or of course I don't know if you guys can tell if I like it, but I know that it shows my name if I heart react it. Even if you don't see me having a response to it, I am still reading them. I try to just schedule a response time, and I just fit that in when I can. But I do still read them as they come in, because I get a notification for every comment on my phone. It's like a text message, so I see every single comment, and I read all of them. And they're still really special to me, and it's still really special to know that there's that many people that are interested in what I'm doing out here. And so many people that are so positive about everything all the time. I don't know if I'll ever get used to it. But it absolutely keeps me motivated to keep going out here on the house and to do things better. If I was just out here alone, no one saw what I was doing, and I wasn't documenting any of it, and I wasn't getting any input from anybody, I'd probably be doing stuff a lot more haphazardly out here. But it helps me to stay on track, to know that I've got people watching and people that are interested, that are kind of, waiting to see the next thing and expecting it to be done right. I'm sorry that I slow down sometimes and that I'll have weeks where I don't hardly get any videos out. I blame it on being busy, but sometimes I just really kind of need to take a couple days off of doing the work around the house and try to kind of focus on just being a 25-year-old for a few days. But I really, really appreciate all of you guys sticking around and continuing to watch the videos and giving me this opportunity that I really wasn't sure that I was ever going to actually have. I always dreamed of a channel with an audience, but I never knew that if it was going to actually happen. I always wondered, what are the chances that people would actually watch and actually be interested? Or that people would even actually find it. It felt really unlikely in those first couple of months when I was posting videos and getting no views. I had a couple of videos that I've spent days recording and editing, and then I'd post it, and they would go 48 hours and just say no views on the thing. I'd refresh it every couple hours and look, and it just said no views every time. And I thought, how do you get anywhere on here if people don't even see it? And it was pretty discouraging, but I'm glad that I was able to push through that time. And even if the channel doesn't even ever get any bigger than it is right now, it's still so cool to have a regular audience that watches pretty much every video that I post and comments and gives me suggestions, and I've got people to have discussions with. It's what I always hoped I would have eventually with a channel. So it's better than what I always hoped would happen with a channel. And it happened quicker than I thought, and I'm so glad that it's maintained so far. And just since it's Thanksgiving, I just wanted to talk about how thankful I am for this opportunity that I've had with this channel so far. So just know at the end of every video when I say I appreciate the support and thanks for watching, I really extremely mean that. You guys really surprised me with how nice you can be in the comments all the time. And I really hope everybody's having a really good Thanksgiving. And I hope that you continue to enjoy the videos that I put out. Like I just said, I really, really appreciate your support. And thank you so much for watching.